Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, July 6th, 2018. The address we're inspecting today is 903 North Madison Street, Lafayette, Oregon, 97127. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the ViewTech self-leveling HD color video inspection camera. It is one of the best cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted that some aged sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, through real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron ABS, 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, valleys, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. So we are in a 4-inch ABS pipe, and we are going to be taking the camera, or we are taking the camera upstream right now. The clean out is in the middle of the driveway, so what we're going to do, and we've transitioned to concrete. So we are now in a concrete pipe. What we're going to attempt to do is take the camera upstream as far as we can under the house, because the clean out's in the middle of the driveway, and then we'll take it back downstream, and then we'll go towards the road from the same clean out. So you can see the water coming towards us. We are inspecting in reverse, so to speak, but we are going to inspect towards the house and then away from the house. So this is part one. We are seeing some normal aging and deterioration in the joints, to be expected in an older concrete pipe. Overall, appears to be in pretty good working condition at this point though. Because of the overall age of this pipe, we would recommend performing a sewer scope every 3 to 5 years to monitor. So because of the age, we'll take it in 3 to 5 year increments, and we'll just recommend keeping an eye on things. There's a bit of a lip in the pipe there. We were able to make it up over the top, no problem. We're going to stop there. That looks like where the toilets, you can see the kitchen sink. So one of them is the toilet pipe. The other one is, looks like where the, because we're running some water from the kitchen sink, so obviously there is water coming from the kitchen sink on the left hand side. I'm going to flush the toilets now to ensure that that pipe straight ahead is indeed a toilet pipe. I'm going to turn off the microphone while we do this. Okay, so obviously that is our toilet pipes. Okay, so now we are going to take it back the other way, and we are going to inspect from the clean out, moving in the other direction. So here we go. And right from the get-go, because of the age of this pipe, or the age of some of these sections of pipe, should be considered deferred cost. At some point this is going to need to be updated. A lot of the drain piping under the house has been updated to ABS plastic, and so at some point the portions of piping underneath the driveway and front yard will need to be updated to ABS plastic. But as of right now, what we've seen so far appears to be in pretty good working condition. And like I said, we would recommend just taking it in 3 to 5 year increments. And so just monitoring. Okay, now we're going to angle it forward. Okay. And so that's really reassuring. At the clean out, this section of pipe has been updated to ABS plastic. So that's very good. We have the older portion of the pipe from the clean out back towards the house, and then we have an updated plastic portion. We have a little bit of standing water here, and we have a bit of an offset in the bottom of this pipe. You can see the bottom section of the pipe. So as you're pulling out of the straight down dive, it's not uncommon to have a little standing water. It's tricky for the drain technicians to keep a pitch in the pipe as you're pulling out of a straight down dive. So it looks like they lost the pitch and then also caused a bit of an offset in the bottom of this pipe. We're going to see how tricky it is to get up over the top of this offset. Not too bad. And then we're up over the top. Now we're transitioning into PVC. This will be a city branch pipe right here. So just a little bit of a rough connection. Again, it's not a catastrophic failure, but certainly something that we'd want to keep an eye on. So again, the overall condition of the pipe appears to be in pretty good shape. Very reassuring that from the clean out to the road has been updated to plastic. So there's just a couple of things. Because of the age of the pipe overall, we would want to keep an eye on things, so we would recommend performing a sewer scope every 3 to 5 years to monitor the overall age of the pipe, and that is just from where the pipe leaves the house to where it makes the connection with the clean out here. As it enters the clean out, it has been replaced, it has been updated, and is plastic from the clean out to the roadway, and we're currently in PVC. Back it up a little bit. And so very reassuring that that portion of pipe has been updated. As you're transitioning from ABS plastic to PVC plastic, and you're pulling it out of a straight down dive, there's a little bit of an offset in the bottom of that pipe, and it's causing about 4 to 6 inches of standing water. So again, we've already made the recommendation to just keep an eye on this pipe. So the recommendation is to perform a sewer scope every 3 to 5 years. But the overall condition of the pipe looks pretty good and is going to pass inspection. So there we are at 36 feet away from the house. Here is our city lateral pipe. So again, we started in cast iron, we transitioned to concrete, we transitioned to ABS, we transitioned to PVC, and then we entered this. This is the city sewer at 36 feet away from the house. This would be the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility here. The overall condition of the pipe looks very good and passes inspection. And like I said, just a couple areas, minor standing water, a little bit of an offset, and some older piping we would recommend monitoring. But again, sewer pipe looks pretty good, appears to be in pretty good working condition at this point, and passes inspection.